Since 2002, we have created excellence together.
Passion is real.
Connection
Is real.
The ROH experience
Is real.
Welcome to Ring of Honor Wrestling.
Honor is
Real.
That's a big deal for Rocky.
Absolutely.
This match is set for one fall, approaching the ring. Wrestling of Los Angeles, California, weighing 189 pounds, Rocky Romero.
Rocky Romero looking to keep things rolling here.
A lot of hat trading going on here in Ring of Honor. Those are the hat trading section over there.
Yeah, wrestling fans used to trade tapes. Now I guess we trade hats. Is that what we do?
I reckon.
Well, Rocky Romero.
And you might notice this music. This is made and produced by the man himself.
Yeah, you can find it rockyromero.bandcamp.com. All the hits. I like Roppongi Vice. I love their theme song, but it's the Roppongi 3K theme. Great player coach teaming with Show and Yo, who are on excursion here in Ring of Honor. Picked up a huge victory at New Year's Dash just a few weeks ago.
Hey, he's the Pete Rose of our generation.
I heard he
gambles on wrestling.
Allegedly. Let's use the word allegedly there.
I've learned my lesson.
And allegedly, this next guy's kind of a big deal, right?
No allegedly needed.
His opponent, wrestling out of Korea, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing 183 pounds, Bandido!
You know, there was a great band in the 1970s, the Raspberries. They had a hit song called Overnight Sensation, where they just needed that one hit, that one big record. For Bandido, that was at All In back in September. The world found out with so many independent wrestling fans in Mexico. In Southern California, we're beginning to learn that Bandido is a bona fide star. One of the most coveted free agents in wrestling. Bandido signed a lucrative contract to make him exclusive to Ring of Honor. We're so glad he did, because from night one in Atlanta to night two in Concord, Bandido has instantly become a box office attraction here for Ring of Honor, Cole.
But the big question tonight, I think, is going to be the midsection of Bandido. Now, I wasn't in the booth last night. I didn't get to see. But, of course, I went back on Honor Club and I watched.
Absolutely, and you see, even as he acknowledges the fans, as he does the signature pose, just clutching ever so slightly those ribs. I know a lot of fans, they are continuing to check in all night long.
I do know on night one it was Silas Young who put a real beating to the midsection of Bandido, and it continued into night two, and here we are night three. We'll see if Rocky takes advantage or gives a nice clean wrestling match. Or lucha match, if you will.
You see, there's a Bandido mask in the crowd there. Mexican flag. We assumed that Bandido would have a little bit of an advantage here. Came up through the CMLL dojo. We're so close to the Mexican border.
What's his advantage?
Well, that he might have a
we're in San
hometown
Antonio.
advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Very close to his home country.
I was going to say Rocky Romero, 20-year-plus veteran, traveled all over the world, has been in CMLL. He was in CMLL when Bandido was in third grade, probably.
Azúcar, the king of sneaky style, Rocky Romero, and of course a champion in CMLL, Colt, one of only two individuals held titles in ROH, CMLL, and New Japan.
He was, at one point, he was a Mexican heartthrob.
At one point, he still is.
Yeah, that point is no longer, though.
Allegedly. As we see Rocky Romero, Bandido, the crowd electric here at San Antonio. Carnavotayo. Nice go behind by Rocky Romero. Bandido looking for an opening, looking for a wrist to grab. Gets the left wrist of Rocky Romero into a hammerlock.
Rocky has been in and out of Ring of Honor since the early 2000s.
He and Ricky Reyes was doing some great work on Future of Honor. Nice takedown rollover. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe Havana Pitbulls.
Havana Pitbulls, part of the Rottweilers, and of course now with this great relationship we have with New Japan, we're able to see a lot more of Rocky Romero, which is so important, I think, to the landscape of professional wrestling and keeping everything fresh, which Ring of Honor always does. Of course, there you see another relationship, CMLL with Bandido.
And it's kind of incredible. And I think maybe lost a bit in tonight in the excitement of Tag Wars, that great Women of Honor title match, is the fact that Ring of Honor has signed all of these amazing talents, including Bandido, including Roosh, who we'll see in Florida. We'll see Zack Sabre Jr. in Florida. Cole, I wonder
Is that right? Has that been announced?
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. returns in Florida.
Who does Zack face?
Well, it hasn't been announced yet.
I could throw my hat in the bin there. I'd like to face Zack Sabre Jr.
That'd be a heck of a match. There we go. Of course, Bandido. Rocky Romero. Huge influence by the late Eddie Guerrero, former world champion, trailblazer pioneer in his own right.
Former Ring of Honor roster member.
Absolutely.
The amount of wrestlers we have had in this promotion.
Incredible. Available to watch for Honor Club, the very first event. You can watch Eddie Guerrero compete here in Ring of Honor.
Oh, great job there by Paul Turner. Look at that.
Yeah, right there to count the shoulders. Pops up. Rocky Romero goes through. Hands still clasped. Rocky up now. It's Bandido. Up and over. Keeping those hands locked. Double pin. Both men popping up shoulders just in the nick of time. Neither giving an inch here.
Look at this jockeying for position. Both knuckle locked. Finally, Rocky gives up the hold.
But Bandido almost offering up the pin to allow himself to pop up. Great wrist lock takeover. Flying through, pops up this Bandido. Now Bandido full head of steam, gets one of his own. Sends Rocky to the mat. Double drop kick. Mirror images, kick misses. Swings through, kick to the midsection. It's Rocky Romero with the advantage.
I love that. No stale off right there. But now we realize Rocky almost offering up sorrow for that kick to the midsection.
Rocky.
Look at the sportsmanship.
A great sign of sportsmanship. Of course, Bandido, part of Lifeblood. It's part of their core message. Sportsmanship, the code of honor.
And I mean, in the middle of so many moves and back and forths, Rocky just out of instinct threw that kick to the midsection. And you got to think, like I said before, is he going to go after it or give a fair fight? And he wants to give a fair fight in the name of Ring of Honor. Some kind of jokes being made out there.
Thank you, Drew. Just didn't make it better. Do that little Zach all the time. I hope he's not watching this, but if he watches it someday, love you, bud.
He had a boo-boo. Yeah. A boo-boo for Bandido.
Yeah, side headlock here for Bandido. Into the ropes. Nice drop down from Romero. Full head of steam, Bandido. Look at Bandido. Handspring, nobody home. Instead, duck the clothesline. It's Bandido. Full head of steam.
Transition. He almost climbed his body. Still holding that midsection, though.
But it's Romero who goes upstairs with a big drop kick. Off the ropes, Rocky!
And Rocky's a little bit worried, but he's right, though.
Yeah, as much as I respect the decision
Pretty damn good, aren't I?
to wrestle by the rules, I mean, nothing illegal about that.
Right, he was going for that planche to the outside. Happened to drive him into the guardrail. But if Bandido wants to put himself up, he agreed to this match. He had the option to take the night off if he wanted. He said he was a fighting competitor.
I appreciate Rocky giving Bandido a space. But Rocky's the guy with the world television title shot coming in Miami in his pocket.
And his other hand giving a peace sign.
Wow. So we see Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Yeah, but you can see the wear and tear on Bandido, but he doesn't show it within these moves. Look at that limp.
As Romero into the corner. Bandido, Irish whips Romero across the ring, falls in with a big back elbow. Ooh. Sweeps the leg, and now it's Bandido. Ooh, takes off the head of Romero. Bandido staying on, following Romero, hooks the leg, 2.
Bandido's running at about 60% right now.
Yeah, nice senton. You can see the ribs have been damaged, the back has been damaged.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself in that senton. You can see he's paying for it.
For the cover once again, just a 1 count. And really, I think that dive to the outside that drove the back into the top of that barricade may have been what slowed Bandido down initially.
I think this is the right move right here, man, by Bandido. I know he's all about those high-flying, fast-paced moves. But slowing it down is not a bad move by Bandido right now.
No, he's running to hurt right now as we see a snapmare. Got to be so much adrenaline. His first few matches here. Oh, especially against someone as skilled as Rocky Romero.
And Rocky Romero had no choice there but put up those knees.
And this is a crisis of conscience here for Rocky Romero.
Oh, that's planned out. Maybe the match has changed a little bit right now.
Yeah, I think the decision has been made. Hooks the leg cover, 2. Just a 2 count.
Maybe it's not so much about sportsmanship and just about winning. And like you said, Rocky's not going to do anything illegal. He's a clean fighter.
Right, this is all within the rules. I mean, he's wearing practically a bullseye.
Wow, there's only so much leverage you can give your opponent. There you go, and you heard him. He said, I gotta do it.
If you want, and this is about money, this is about advancing up and down the card. You want to get close to the main event. You want to be in the main event.
It's about that buzz.
It
that
is.
Internet buzz.
And Bandido has the most of it out of, I would argue, anybody here in Ring of Honor.
Second to me.
Allegedly. As Bandido climbing back into the ring, and Rocky Romero just honed in, targeting the back of Bandido. Silas Young did such a great job on Thursday. That was his game plan. He outlined it.
Get him out. Out, let's go.
What a difference 5 minutes, 10 minutes makes here. Before, Rocky had him in the corner, willing to let go. Now, you hear Paul Turner asking him to get out of the corner. He is sticking on Bandido.
Rocky!
Maybe he takes the count out.
Yeah, he's telling Paul Turner to count.
That's a victory.
Yeah, and there's no shame. There's no shame in this. Bandido, you have so many big matches ahead of you. Rocky's a championship contender. I mean, he's a legend here in Ring of Honor.
Looks like Bandido's still in the fight.
Yeah, he looks like he's climbing back to his feet. We saw this gall, this gusto last night when he inserted himself into the main event and picked up a pinfall over the legendary Bully Ray. Earning lifeblood the victory.
He made the decision to put himself back into the match.
He sure did. Rocky now has him up. Oh, maybe a gory special here.
And it looks special. Stretching that midsection. Look at that. Possible submission here. Definite submission.
Yeah, Bandido's got to get out of this. He's got to fight. He's got to struggle.
Watch Rocky. He's trying to grasp those hands together.
Oh, Colden, you know it might be over if he locks these fingers.
Oh, man.
That bow and arrow.
Watch the hands of Bandido. See if he taps that boot.
He's going to try and slip one out. He's going to try and break it. Push out. And there you go. Slips out the right arm. Swings through. Wrist lock takeover. Ooh, big right.
Bandido staying on him, but it's definitely Rocky's ball game right about now.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's getting all of this right now. You can see the slight hesitation, that flinch every time he throws that right, Colt. Wow, big back elbow. Ducks the clothesline. Back fist miss. Instead it's Bandido. DDT!
And there's an opening he's been looking for. High impact maneuver, swing around DDT. Satellite style. Now you see Bandido getting to his feet before Rocky Romero, something that hasn't really happened in this match.
As he's using those ropes to get to a vertical base, Rocky, the opposite corner here, comes charging in, eats a boot. Thrust kick to the midsection, falls over to the big knee. Flurry of combination here from Bandido. Bandido looking for another one. He got him again.
See the snap on that Rana. He's not done, Ian.
No, Bandido! Taking a moment to compose himself. As the crowds, as everywhere we went, just as everywhere we went, here at San Antonio, responding to Bandido, the athleticism, the creativity, just the art that he paints in the ring with his movement. We're asking for one more.
Yeah, but I don't know if Bandido has it in him.
No, and this is a smart move here, trying to bring Rocky back into the ring. He wants to win the match.
Almost as Rocky heard one more and made sure that didn't happen.
Bandido now looking for the leverage to get him in. Instead, it's Rocky who makes the counter. Romero with a shot to the back.
Yeah, he knows where the pain is at.
He knows where the power lies. You take out that back, and that is where the power lies.
Rocky's been at this a long time, and just like you said, he's a sneaky little man. He's the king of it.
Yeah, Irish whip now reverse Bandido. Can he follow it up? Charging in, oh! European uppercut. Catches him, springboard DDT could be it. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, ooh.
Solid DDT there by Rocky Romero.
And you see the wheels moving, the wheels turning. Rocky wondering what his next move may be. He's the #1 contender for the World Television Championship. We'll see that live for Honor Club Miami, February 10th. But to really get the momentum going, he has to defeat Bandido here in San Antonio. Driving those right hands into the back of Bandido. Oh. Now into the chest, maybe the rib cage, driving the heel down. Bandido trying to get to his feet, off the ropes, up and over, onto the apron. Bandido connects with a kick. Oh, the caught! Oh! Oh! And this is the worst place he could have landed, Colt.
Yeah, he set up Rocky perfectly. What are you waiting for, Rock? Just go and hit it.
Springboard. Oh, God. Delivering the drop kick to the back. Now hooks the leg. Rocky Romero, 2 and 3. No, just a 2 count.
A face of disbelief on Rocky with a little confidence. Look at that. Still got that swag, though.
Yeah, dripping with finesse here in San Antonio is Rocky Romero.
What a matchup this is. Such different stories between the two of them.
Now Rocky's been in the position that Bandido's been in before. The blue chipper, the up-and-comer. Rocky's the guy who's fulfilled that promise. And right now,
one ever. 2 ever.
No, we don't see 4 ever. Instead, Rocky, sliced bread, no, counter by Bandido. Bandido follows him in. Gut wrench. Uh-oh, Colt. West knee connects.
Oh, and Rocky's body just stiffened up totally.
Paul Turner getting verbal confirmation that Rocky is still with it. He's still cognizant.
To some degree. There you can see, I mean, there's a breath and the eyes are open, but who knows what's left.
Chase. Ocho from Paul Turner. 9. Oh, both men rising from the ashes here. Bandido, Romero, almost rhythmically with the count. Bandido back up to one knee first.
but not pursuing Romero. I guess so much damage has been done.
Yeah, I think he has to pick and choose his spots here, Colt. Really, there's a finite amount of energy that both men have. They really have to show their generalsmanship.
Ooh! Look at that wind up by Bandido.
Open hands. Hands across the water, heads across the sky, both men.
These guys chopping meat. Chopping away is Bandido and Romero. Who's gonna get the best?
Trading blows, both on spaghetti legs. Bandido! What's one more?
Oh, look at that.
Lured him in. The open hands, the uppercut. And now it's Rocky Romero. Off the ropes, full head of steam. Bandido pops him up, catches him with a cutter.
Still, this is something that we've seen a lot in this very match. Bandido with a huge move and unable to pin as fast as possible.
Cover, two, ooh, 2 7/8, and Colt, you're absolutely right.
I know I'm right.
I think if he would have had just a little bit more energy, just a little bit more in the tank.
We saw it after the West End knee, and we saw it after that cutter. All it takes is a move and a follow-up, and that is not happening.
He's getting so close to defeating Rocky Romero, but it's Romero with an answer for everything. Second rope on the inside, quick kick, climbs the ladder with the enziguri, and now it's Bandido who has Romero perched on the top. So dangerous, set all the way up. Ooh, headbutt, sends Bandido back to the apron. Springboard,
He might have went down, but he came right back up.
Bandido catches it, breaks up that flip two. No! But can he capitalize? The pendulum has swung. It's in the court. The ball is in the court of Bandido. Needs to find that gear. This is what we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen Bandido taken to this kind of limit, taken to this kind of stress. This is a pressure test, a stress test for Bandido. So far, he's acing it. Off the ropes, could it be? 21! Plex counter, it's counter 1, 2! Oh, kicks out. Misses with the basement clothesline. Follows him in, double clothesline, rattles both men. Double clothesline, rattles both men again, they're staggering. Whoa, roaring clothesline.
And look at this move. Enough is enough, Ian.
Tearing it off. This is when he chooses to put his feet on the gas. Ooh, spinning heel kick missed. Up and over, rewind, delivers. Be kind, rewind. Rocky now off the ropes. Big knee. Into the back, Bandido. Setting up Romero. Here we go. 21 flags. 1, 2, 3. Bandido.
The winner of the match, Bandido!
I gotta catch my breath.
I'll catch you outside.
Catch me outside. I might have to go outside.
That is one bad baby right there. One bad Bandido.
You don't need Dr. Phil to tell you that. Bandido. Are you kidding me? This guy's insane. This guy. He may. Who knows the status of his back? We know the vertebrae are bruised. We know that Silas Young took it to him on Thursday. It's Saturday. Less than 48 hours later, Colt stepping in the ring with one of the only 2 men to hold championships in Ring of Honor, CMLL, New Japan, the #1 contender for the World Television title. And he pinned him.
He sure did.
With a damaged back, the cheap shot to the knee that Silas Young had.
And you got to imagine Tenille and Juice Robinson looking on as happy as ever.
Gotta be doing backflips right now. member of Lifeblood. Hands are shook. Embrace in the ring.